Yo.
I like that.
Big Mike.
I like that.
Bet.
About right here, this good distance.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello. All right,
Bet we good in here.
All right.
Nigga E had hit us up. I mean, had hit me up though
Yeah.
when he listened to the last episode and was like, "Bro, y'all shouted me out on the episode, nigga. I feel like a celebrity. Oh, I'm so hyped."
Do you remember shorty ass I ate? Welcome back to episode 15 of the Flawed Thoughts Podcast, man. I am one half of the Flawed Thoughts, Micah Smith. To my right, we got
Clayton Gardner.
hey, special guest in the house. You can only be so great when you got the same name as the boy sitting across from you, man. Introduce yourself to the Flawed Thoughts, man.
Pleasure to be here, brothers. I am also Mike 2.0, if you will. Even though I am older than you, so technically I am the original.
He's got more of a mustache, so we're gonna call him the original. I have dirt on my lip.
Just a little something. You can also I can also go by Mike Winnie.
Yep, that's what I know him as. That's how I met him. Let's
Wait. This is a good 3/5 of the Dilly Dally gang.
The Dilly Dally gang,
damn,
man. I forgot about the Dilly Dally gang. Little backstory, man.
Hey, Dilly, fellas.
Hey, Dilly. Little backstory, man. Detroit got this thing called Dally in the Alley, man. Who was that? 2017.
Yep.
2017. 2017. We participated in that, man. I wore a bonnet. Got a lot of eyes.
Ooh, shit, I forgot about that.
Hey, niggas like, is he gay? Does he have cornrows? We don't know.
Wait, that was your first time meeting?
No.
Oh.
I believe I met all y'all at Woody House.
That sounds about right. Yeah.
Okay, that's where you met.
We knew you as the
them.
funny nigga on Snapchat. Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
and everybody bombarded me with my jokes. I felt real good, but I was like, "Damn, these niggas know my jokes better than I do."
You damn right, brother. Hell yeah.
But yeah, man, we was in that Dally in the Alley, enjoying ourselves.
We had that good ass potato joint too.
Hey,
I remember that.
Potato Palace.
Yeah, my cousin didn't even recognize me when we was in that bitch.
Family in there. We focus on potatoes, nigga.
Shout out to Cuz.
With the garlic butter.
I walked past him like 5 times on purpose for him to like
okay,
yo,
what up?
Like I looked at him like, you don't recognize me, huh? He's like, oh, what up, yo? Like nigga, what?
Internally, if that was me, I would have. He probably didn't remember your name, and if I don't remember your name, you're not family right now.
No, the sad part is like me and him, we used to be like really close as kids.
Yeah.
But like the way my dad family is, like they don't really show up unless like a funeral.
I got you.
So like, shit, I ain't seen him for real since I was like probably 14, 15.
Mm-hmm.
And then I didn't see him again until 2017. I was 24.
Man.
It be your own family.
It be your own niggas, man. It be your own niggas.
You never know.
Dilly, man.
Hey, you know what song been stuck in my head though?
Leave me alone.
I'm sorry. If you know, you know.
Pusha, nigga. Critically acclaimed album. Did he win the Grammy? I don't think so.
No, Cardi B won that shit over him.
Okay. Yeah, let's get it.
Did y'all see the Blueface remix? Her riding the car.
Jesus.
Oh,
I did not see this.
I'm pregnant.
Oh my.
That was something, fellas. I tell you.
Nah.
To say the least, my brother.
I'm wet.
Shit,
No.
we'll be both.
We gotta talk about what's this nigga name?
YNW Melly.
Yes, YMW Melly.
Hey, look.
So apparently he was this underground, not underground, but he was like up and coming rapper. Where this nigga had basically he's charged with premeditated murder because whatever popular song he has. I forgot. I don't remember the name of it.
The name of the song is "Murder on My Mind."
This nigga out here snitching.
No. He's describing murdering his homies, and then a few days after, he murdered his homies.
Wow.
Fake news, man. Fake news. The song "Murder on My Mind" was made when he was in jail a year before his best friends got killed. Those are the people who got the premeditated stuff on him. His two best friends, YNW, I forgot their names. They were shot. Melly was out of jail, but he made the song in jail, like not a year before, a couple months before the actual murder happened. So he produced, the song was out for a minute. I seen that on Twitter, and people love to mislead. But if you didn't do your research, he was in jail like end of 2017, going into 2018. His friends got murdered like 2018 summer.
So what happened? Like the way he described it in the song is the way it really happened?
The song describes yellow tape around his body. It's a fucking homicide. I reloaded my pistol, cocked it back and shot him twice. I ain't even mean to do it. He just caught me by surprise. That's part of it. And then he says, he looked me in my eyes and said he was afraid to die. I told him it's too late, my friend. It's time to say goodbye. People drew speculation off of that because he said my friend. He's like, what kind of nigga who just got shot would grab the killer's hand?
This nigga.
So it does sound like he murdered his friend. And then later on in the song, he's rapping about, he states, bitch, I'm a murderer.
Hey,
but he wrote the song before, and then he explains in his genius rap lyric breakdown. He was saying the lyric before "bitch, I'm a murderer." He's talking about fucking a female. He was like, "Nah, I murder vagina. I don't kill people."
Nah, my nigga, look.
I was like, his
lawyer took Bobby Schmurder into the next level.
Man. No, you know what this shit remind me of? Literally, this story made me think of that Key and Peele skit where the nigga was talking about like,
he was snitching on himself on the track in the interrogation room, bro.
He was you under arrest for murdering this person, his name's like Gunsmoke or something like that. He's like, you ain't got nothing from me. He was like, oh no, we do. He played a song. So I killed Darnell last night on this time.
Darnell in the middle of the street. I had an alibi, told baby girl. We went to Red Lobster.
That shit was funny as hell. He's like, I was at Red Lobster. He like, they couldn't have been me at this time. I was at Red Lobster. Then he played a song. He's talking about, I got an alibi, bitch.
I'm going to say I was at Red Lobster.
Even though I'm allergic to shellfish.
And they was like, we can't use none of this in court. He walked out.
No, the nigga was stroking his chin. He like, you got no proof on me. He stroking his chin. Then he played a song. He told, I stroke my chin real slow when I'm lying. This nigga
literally told on himself.
Bro, that's like, as soon as this YMW Melly shit popped out, I immediately thought of that skit. I'm like, this nigga really snitched on himself in the song.
The thing is, niggas don't think cops got the internet. They just they
just be out here living,
just talking, just like damn.
Niggas think the internet is not a real place until
man,
you get in trouble for doing shit on the internet.
Crazy, bro. Niggas be all on their Facebook Live and shit with the strap out.
Man,
yeah, I kill a nigga. Blah blah blah.
Whole shootouts on Facebook Live.
On everything.
No. So wait, are we? What's this nigga name from Empire?
Jussie Smollett.
Yeah. First of all, let it be known, I am the original gay Tupac. First of all, this nigga got it twisted. I watched that nigga over too. Fuck you mean, boy. I am the gay Tupac, nigga.
All homo.
All homo. We don't pause around here, nigga.
What you mean?
Are we kicking this nigga out the black community for lying on a hate crime?
Look, bro. They said he's trying to get back on the new season of Empire. He said he missed it. I don't. God,
he got the whole game fucked up.
God, bro, what? What type of
as much racial tension as we already have?
It's Black History Month.
That's what I'm saying.
It's Black History Month.
That's what I'm saying. Come on, nah.
I mean, like now, like this nigga could put it in a whole bunch of people's heads, like, oh, these people lying, talking about hate crimes, this, that, and the third. Like, nigga, people really suffer from these hate crimes,
man. And
you want to make some shit up to
talk
be in
about
the news.
some make America great again, like, bro, like that's the type of shit that the next time you see a white person, you want to hit them on sight,
man,
because of shit like that. But then you find out that dude is lying.
This nigga hired actors to whoop his ass and pour diet bleach on a nigga, bro.
God, who the fuck?
Niggas be, bro, that goes to show niggas would do anything for
the clout.
Yes. I was about to say attention, but clout too.
Like, it's a hell of a drug, man.
I don't understand.
That 15 minutes of fame, bro. Like
what did he honestly get out of that? Like,
he got us talking. He got us behind him. He's like, yeah, man, I don't care if bro gay or nothing. He black, that's my brother. And then niggas was like, damn, he set this bitch up. That nigga gay as hell. And then, it didn't have shit to do with him setting it up. Everybody went back to being homophobic and all that shit. They was all behind Jussie Smollett, And then it's like, bro, he out here paying white people to be gay as fuck.
Hey, bro, look, I was on Instagram earlier and I saw this clip. Y'all remember the dude? It was from way back when he went viral. It was like, they raping everybody out here.
Hide your kids.
Yeah, I saw a clip of him earlier. And he basically was saying, dude was lying from the get-go because any nigga in Chicago walking outside at 2 a.m. looking for some dick. That's literally what he said. He said he was looking for some dick to suck. He said he was out there on some shit, and he got messed up a little bit.
Jesus Christ!
Wow, that nigga said he out here looking for some dick to suck. I'm like, Jesus. Hold on, I wasn't ready for that.
Ain't no normal person walking around Chicago at 2 a.m. talk about some, I was hungry. Like, yeah, he was hungry, all right.
That is true.
Right.
That is true. You don't really leave your house at 2 a.m. unless it's a mission you're going on for some reason.
Like, we're not in LA, we not in Miami.
I mean, also think about like compare Chicago to Eastside Detroit.
That's what I'm saying. So why are you outside at 2 a.m., bro?
If I'm outside at 2 a.m., I just left work.
That's what I'm saying.
Like it's a mission. You going home, you stopping to get some food.
Mm-hmm.
No, or you going to get some pussy or dick.
He was out there looking for some cat, some man's cat.
He's out there looking for that. He's looking for that North Pole.
Whoa!
Hey, hold on!
Whoa!
Hey, drop the clues bomb for this man. What the hell is going on in here? Hold on.
He's out here looking for the North Pole. He's different, but I like it.
Man.
I mean, South Pole died a couple years ago, so this is the clothing line South Pole.
This is oh wow! I thought you meant like the South Pole.
I still have one South Pole jacket from 7th grade that I can still fit. That just shows you I'm just been a big nigga all my life.
Or take it back, because remember, back in those days, baggy clothes was in style. So did you really buy a big ass jacket?
I was a big ass baby. I was 9 pounds 6 ounces out the womb.
God damn!
I'm sorry, mama.
Big body beans coming through. She dropped the whole bowling ball.
That's big boy in the big body.
God, bro. I had 22s on my shit too.
God damn, 9 pounds.
9 pounds 6 ounces. I bust her shit wide open. I'm sorry. I promise you, I'm sorry. When I finally get some money, I'm gonna take care of you.
I'm gonna fix that shit. Just not right now.
God damn.
Yes,
Jesus Christ.
I bust her shit wide open.
That goes to show that mama's love.
Hey, look.
There's no limit on how much a mama loves you.
Ain't nothing my mama. Oh, God.
When you say I literally owe her my life.
Dog. She brought me out here.
She had to carry my big ass around.
Man, I know your back hurt. Shout out to all the moms. And shout out to all the parents.
Did y'all hear about dude? He is, I forgot, he's from overseas. I don't remember what country. But he is currently suing his parents because, wait for it. He's suing his parents for him being born without his consent.
You know what? I did hear some faint shit about that.
That's a real thing. Like
I didn't hear too much detail. I did hear somebody say that though.
His mom is a lawyer. His dad is a lawyer.
Oh,
and he's suing them.
He came out the gate with it. He was like,
and like when he told his parents that, his parents laughed and told like, get whoever you want. We'll see you in court. Like they was laughing like they couldn't wait to see this nigga in court.
They gonna wreck that nigga and then beat his ass when he get home.
Well,
he said like he feels that parents should have to pay for their kids and everything that they do because we didn't ask to be born. He like, you need our consent for us to be born.
Here's my problem with that. First of all, you said both of his parents is lawyers, so that means his family probably got money, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what in the privilege is this man talking about?
This reaps.
Talking about
peach colored skin.
What the
but that goes to show there's already people talking about you need the baby's consent to change their diaper. Like, did y'all see that video when a lady was talking about you should get your baby's consent before changing their diaper?
What the fuck they gonna say?
Talking about you should be able to read their body language to see if they want their diaper changed or not.
That's some.
This motherfucker's laying on the floor hollering because he's sitting in a dirty diaper,
right.
Or like she's talking about you should read their body language. So that just goes to show that it's just going down. Like now, motherfuckers can't be born without like. Look, I ain't give you my consent for me to be born. Like,
I'm pretty sure you two brothers can contest to this. As black folk, and I'm not trying to pull the black card by any means,
please
but growing up, say for Christmas, we'll say. Parents will flat out tell you your Christmas gift is the fact that you got lights on, nigga. Like,
yeah.
Your Christmas gift is you got food to eat in the fridge. Like they don't try to sugarcoat that shit at all. Like
I gave you the gift of life.
Parents flex on you like serious as shit, but at the same time they flex on you at a young age when you don't understand shit. Yeah. Where they talking about like nigga lights on nigga, I paid that shit, cut that shit off nigga. You like, I'm not gonna play my game, nigga. That's my game. I bought that game. That's my game. Sitting there like,
that's
damn.
What I'm saying.
That shit used to hurt.
Like, damn.
So how the fuck you gonna say, oh, yeah.
You talking about
this your fault? I'm here.
You try to pull the white people car. I'm about to run away. Leave all the shit that I bought behind. Then you gotta leave the house ass naked.
I'm about to say, boy, about to walk out the house naked as fuck.
Man, I could definitely recall the time where I thought I was being a little too grown in elementary school, and my father definitely sat me up at the dinner table and made me eat a bowl of grits with no nothing in it, while I had to watch everybody else eat normal people dinner because I decided to be grown.
My dad ain't shit. I love my dad to life. I love my dad to life. My dad used to torture the shit out of me. I felt like
nigga said my dad ain't shit.
Nigga, I remember one time. I left like one dirty dish, or I didn't I had to hand wash the dish every single night before bed.
Oh.
And I think it was like one dish that was like it was still a little dirty.
You will leave that bitch soak in the sink a little bit?
No. I thought I cleaned it, and I went to bed. He came downstairs, woke me up, made me clean every single dish that we own. Pull all dishes that you don't even use. I'm talking about you open the cabinet, you gotta reach my whole shoulder in there. I gotta reach that far back to pull out dishes, and he making me hand wash every single one. Our basement, my room was in the basement. It was a concrete floor basement. Our basement was flooded. One time, woke up in the middle of the night, I had to get up. He made me get up, vacuum, clean all that shit up. So I'm literally using the shop vac, clean it up. As soon as it get full, I got to carry it up the basement stairs, outside to the alley, dump it out, go back downstairs, doing that shit.
Slave labor.
One time when I was punished, he made me paint the whole basement floor, the concrete basement floor. I had to sweep it, I had to mop it, let it dry, then I had to paint it.
Sheesh.
This nigga made me paint the basement ceiling, like, and it's all wood floors, so I had to literally paint the basement floor, like, ceiling.
God damn. I got time for a quick story.
Let it fly.
So, I remember once upon a time, I was probably about 4th or 5th grade. I have a younger brother that is 6 years younger than me. I just want you to keep that in mind.
Yep.
One day I caught myself mouthing off to my mother, and she did one of those, I'm sorry, go to bed, your dad will take care of you when he get home from work.
Ooh.
You know what the fuck that mean, right?
Real scary. Somebody help me.
She ain't whoop me, she ain't yell at me, nothing. It was one of those, just go to bed, don't worry about it. I got something better. I'm like, all right, bet. In my mind, my father works a lot. He go come home, he's gonna be tired. He not whooping my ass tonight. Maybe I get something tomorrow, but definitely not tonight. This how he woke me up. He comes in the room, he flips on the lights. I see him carrying my little brother. No, my brother is 6 years younger than me, so he's a little fella, probably damn near an infant still. Yeah. Got my little brother in his arm, and he comes in the room, and he hit me with the belt real quick. I'm asleep, dead ass sleep. Wow. Me, I'm a kid, so I kind of rolled over. I look at him. He got my little brother in his arms. I'm like, oh, he just joking around. He's got home from work or whatever.
Talking about get up, about to play a game of basketball.
You know what I'm saying? I look at him, I'm smiling. Oh, hey, Dad, you just got home from work? That nigga looking at me like, get your ass up, nigga. I'm like, oh shit, like, oh, you serious? I'm like, all right.
That boy really want the one-on-ones, I tell you.
I'm trying to wipe the sleep out of my eyes. I go in the living room. First thing I see is my mama sitting in the living room, no TV on, no nothing, with the legs crossed. And she just kind of looking at me like, yeah, nigga, you thought it was a game. Like, I ain't forget shit. He looked at me, he's like, yeah, so your mama said, you know, you want to talk back or whatever, blah, blah, blah. I'm trying to explain to him as a kid. I'm trying to speak logically to him. Dad, it wasn't like that. It was just a misunderstanding. Dad mode, especially angry black dad that just got off a 12-hour shift. Fuck that. I'm not trying to hear none of that shit. Man. I'm beating your ass. So naturally, I got my ass beat. I got sent to bed. Best believe that it was some of the best sleep I ever got in my life, though.
The best.
Hey, I woke up the next day ready for school, like, shit.
Man, you ever got your ass whooped so bad that it hurt to sit down the next day?
Man, what?
My dad was my football coach in high school. So before that, you know how like niggas get hazed in college with the wood paddle and shit? My dad had that disciplinary system set up in high school. So whenever I would get in trouble, I got basically a high schooler's treatment. You get an F in your report card, you get the wood. So, hey look, I was a smart child, but I was too smart for my own good. So like I wouldn't do my homework but pass the test, and I'd be like, "See, I don't need homework," but
I'm too smart for school, Dad.
I was like, "You see, I pass all the stuff that matters." And they like, "Nigga, the homework matter. That's why you do your work at home." It's like, no, I'm retaining the information. Get in the basement. Oh God.
Get in the basement. That's a wrap.
Yeah, so that's the worst.
The paddle would leave a flat part on your ass. So depending on the severity of your crime, was however many numbers you got. So like, I think a D is 3, F is 5. You talk back. It's a whole system. It's a whole system. But I used to get no less than 3 every time I went in that basement.
That sounded like it was like a dictatorship.
Yeah,
man, off with your head.
Read the board.
My dad used to whip me with extension cords. This nigga, he got real disrespectful one time. This nigga took my Xbox game power cord.
Beat you with your own shit.
Beat you with something you love. Oh,
I was so hurt. I swear, like, my dad went above and beyond, like, thinking about shit. I remember one time, like, when he punished me, I couldn't do shit. I literally had to sit in my room. Only thing I could do was write, read, or draw, and listen to the radio. That was, like, the only things I could do. I remember one time, I'm like, you know what? I'm about to cut on the TV. I'm about to, like, just watch a little bit of TV. If I hear somebody come out, hurry up and cut it off or something like that. Man, like, no, it was cable all throughout the house. I cut on my TV. I had no channels, no nothing, just all static. I'm like, what the hell going on? Come to find out, this nigga then went to the other side of the basement now. Unhooked the cable connected to my room. So, like, if I wanted to watch this shit, I had to, like, go hook that up. And if he coming downstairs, I would have to run out to go hurry up and disconnect that. So I'm like, it's not even worth trying.
I thought he was Chris Johnson running across the basement.
Because, man, like, if I hook that up and I cut off my TV, he comes upstairs like, let me go check this real quick. Right. And if that bitch hooked up, I'm caught.
It's funny because we tell these stories, but to others, they probably hear this podcast and be like, y'all was abused as kids. You just have no idea. Like,
bro, my mom told me before, like, I used to think your dad held a grudge against you. Like, bro, I swear, like, I would get grounded for having a C- on my report card. And my schools was set up like you get a report card every 6 weeks. So if I got a C- or anything lower than that on the report card, I was grounded. I couldn't do shit for 6 weeks until the next report card come out. Yeah. So then if I got a C- on that report card, I'm still grounded. Like, and I can't do shit but literally sit in my room, draw, read, or write. I literally would get home from school, sit in my room, draw, write, make up stories, do whatever to entertain myself, go upstairs, eat dinner, wash the dishes, go back to my room. Like, I literally...
It's funny because as parents, they just kind of making it up as they go. So in their mind, it's like, this going to make him a better student. If I punish him like this, he's going to get all A's now.
Oh, no, it definitely helped me.
Well, see, nigga, he got results. So.
Nigga, I had a C- in math one time. I got grounded, nigga. The next report card came out, I had a B+. Like, nigga, I was focused. Because I was like, that shit drove me crazy.
You like be like, I never want to do this again. I need some type of television entertainment. So I'm about to turn this shit up. And then next car market, I'll be right back in the back.
The shit that made me so mad is because Bernard used to get such light treatment. Me and Bernard would get grounded for the same thing. He'd be off in 2 weeks, and I would be grounded for 6 weeks. And then my stepmom tried to pull the whole, like, you only be grounded for longer because you go to your mom's house on the weekend. Your mom's let you off or whatever. My mom would keep me on punishment when I go over there, but then after, like, the second week, my mom's like, all right, you good. But also, they like, because you go over your mom's, that's why you be on longer. Am I not supposed to see my mom for a month and a half? Like,
so I go over there and I'm off punishment, and then when I come back, is the punishment is resumed? Like, I was just on vacation.
Yeah, that's basically how it was. But they was like, you go to your mom's when you punish, so like that's why your punishments be longer.
So like, say you had like a 6 week punishment. So like you go your 3 weeks and then go see your mom's and then come back. You have to finish your other three weeks left.
Basically, that's like what she tried to tell me. But I remember looking, I'm like, am I not supposed to see my mom for a whole month and a half to 2 months?
So I finished my
or if my report card still isn't that good enough to y'all, I go on for 12 weeks and I'm not supposed to see my mom.
You're like, yeah, I just got out. I did 6 week binge.
I did a year in the pen for this report card, man. I'm sorry.
Man, that shit was crazy. But then, like, but my little brother, he one of those people, like, when he get mad to the point, well, when he was younger, I can't say now, but when he was younger, when he get mad to the point, he started crying. So like, he would always cry when he would get pissed off, and then they would always cave. My dad would always cave when my brother started crying. But I'm like, if that was me, like...
Clay, I think I told you that before amongst one of our conversations. Like, the way my brother got away when he was younger versus the way I got out, boy, it was like two different things.
I remember Bernard had got a scooter. Like, he was young. I want to say Bernard's probably like 8 or 9. He got a scooter one time, like a Razor, and I want to say one of the bolts came off. Bernard threw that whole bitch in the dumpster. Like, this bitch is bad. So they're like, all right. So then Christmas was like, around time Christmas was coming up, Bernard wanted some Heelys. And they're like, no, we ain't about to get you no Heelys. Like, no, we ain't about to get you that. You threw your whole scooter away. And he even told him he just threw it away. So they're like, you ain't about to get no, like, you just throwing shit away. You ain't about to get no Heelys. And nigga Bernard, like, he was sitting in the back crying. Man, he was pissed off. My dad was like, don't start crying now. Like, you should have thought that beforehand. We got home. Bernard walked in. He wasn't saying nothing to nobody. He's like, what's wrong? He's like, Bernard, come here. He's like, what's wrong with you? And Bernard, like, just crying. He was just like, man, y'all ain't gonna give me no. My dad's like, Bernard, give me a hug, man. Like relax. So then, like, Christmas come around. This nigga got the Heelys. I'm sitting there like, bro, if I was throwing that temper tantrum, you would tell my ass to go in the room.
My little brother used to do some shit like the shit that you would see on TV, and you'd be like, damn, I know that little boy got his ass whooped. That's the type of shit that my brother would do, but he wouldn't get his ass whooped for it. I mean, like the full, like, dramatic, like, storm up the stairs, then get to the bedroom and slam the door. Like, in a black household, that's means for execution.
No, Bernard can't do that.
Be like, Dre, calm down. It's gonna be okay. Like, ain't no calm down. Like, if that was me, I would have got fucked up for that. Like,
I'm gonna calm you down.
It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be
my mom only got super lenient on my baby sister, but by the time I was 10, she was just born. So like she was always 10 years younger than me, so I don't expect her to have the same type of punishments I had. My mom was older, but like I remember one time my mom just squared up with my little brother one time. Like, my mom don't care. My mom just squared up with, like, bro, I done seen my mom do some shit. I done seen my mom try to beat a chick with a bowling ball.
Oof.
Like,
gangster with it. Hold on.
I'm telling you, my mom got the fastest right jab I've ever seen.
That's what my dad is. I used to hate that shit about my dad. Cause once I got older, once I elevated from getting beat with the belt to turn into full blown like punch you in your chest type shit to try to make you act right. When I say nigga has some quick hands, my nigga, man, fuck around, smack the shit out of you. Still be looking like, what the fuck? Like,
when did that happen?
Which hand did he hit you with? And then finally your face start hurting. You be like, oh shit, it was the right one.
My dad never did the whole punch in the chest thing. Like, my dad would give you, like, that stern talk. My dad not a yeller. So if his voice ever get loud, it shook everybody. Because it's like, I didn't expect that. But, like, you would, like, he would just, like, keep talking to me, keep threatening me or whatever. And then when it got to the point of me, like, actually in trouble, he was like, all right, bet. Like, that's when he would get the fucking extension cord and shit. I'm just like, damn.
My dad, he was funny with it. Because it was like, he'll, like, try to, like, calmly like talk to you, figure out what's going on, and then he'll ask you a couple questions, and then if he don't like the way you answer the question, then it kind of elevates a little bit, and then he ready to whoop your ass, and then after he whoop your ass, then it goes all the way back down to, nah, you know I did that because I love you, right? One of those type of conversations.
Oh no, like, my dad never did this.
I'm like, you fucking with my mental right now. Like, I don't know how I'm supposed to feel. Like,
man,
my mama ask you a question and punch you in your shit before you can answer.
Crying. So you acting up in school? Pack.
Quick.
No.
But like then again, my little brother got it. My mom's other son Malik, he got it way worse than like any of us. Like my mom got 5 kids overall, and Malik got it the worst because Malik was supposed to. My mom would threaten Malik before we go to school. Mom like, if I get a call from your school, I'm beating your ass when you get home. Malik, all right. Malik would go to school
just
and act up and
try to get a call.
Well, no, he wouldn't want to get a call. He just go to school and act up at school. So then they're like, we about to call home. He'll start crying immediately, like, no, my mom said she gonna beat me. They had CPS call my mom.
Oh, shit.
They're like, yeah. I don't know if it was like CPS, but like somebody called the house and was like, yeah, your son said that if we called home, you were gonna beat him. And mom was like, no, I said I was gonna beat his ass. Like, and my mom was like, I don't beat my kids, but I told him before he left, if he goes to school and act up, he will be getting his ass beat when he get home. And best believe he's getting his ass beat when he gets home.
You gotta discipline them. I mean, nowadays in 2019, I know how society is. You know, we got the people that argue punishments versus whoopings. You know, I'm still pro whooping. Granted, I don't have any kids, but as far as,
I'm pro
I know, when I do have kids, damn right, I'm gonna get them motherfuckers the leather just like I got it. Shit.
I'm pro whoopings because when you think about it, you really your parents teach you at a young age there's consequences to your actions, and like by paying those whoopings kept you out of jail. Punishments. If you just get punished, nigga, I'm going like, yeah. That's why niggas go to jail and then they be in and out of jail. Like, nigga, I'm about to do this little bit. Like I did. Like I'm about to do this little bit. I'm about to be
like
out
that
acting
little
the fool.
timeout Ty trying to put me in. Fuck all that shit.
That's what I was saying.
It's like, nigga, your mom will tell you don't go in that street. You like, all right, bet, let me go in. Like I'm about to go in this street. She ain't gonna do shit.
Nothing inspires change like fear does.
Oh man,
yes.
Brother, when I say that, yes. I know that when I get home for a fact that I'm getting my ass beat, I know I'm trying everything in the world to not mess up in school by any means necessary.
Exactly. People would be like, "Man, you scared of your mom?" Just like, hell yeah, like nigga, I would rather fight y'all than to have to fight my mama.
Any day of the week, I'd rather go to school and get beat the fuck up, swirlies and all, than to have to go home and get my ass whooped by my mama and my dad.
Y'all ever seen that kid in school that got his ass beat in front of the class?
Oof, I was almost that kid one time.
My dad came up to my school before and threatened me like that, but thank God you never did it. If you listen to this, thank God you never came up to my school and did that.
I almost got it so bad one time. Look, this was probably 3rd or 4th grade, and we learning multiplications or whatever. And long story short, the teacher was giving us these math quizzes every week. It was like 10 multiplication problems. You got to do them all in 60 seconds, right? And me, at my learning level, and we just learning multiplications, I'm not getting it right away. I need a little bit. And some of the kids in the class, you know, they was picking up a little quicker than others. No, and on top of that, we in Detroit public school system at that. So I come home every week with these low ass grades on these math quizzes. My dad is like, yeah, what's going on with the math or whatever? Like, how can you not understand that? I'm trying to explain it to him. Yeah, teacher only give us 60 seconds to do them, blah, blah, blah. He like, you in 4th grade, ain't no way in fuck your teachers is only giving you 60 seconds to do a quiz. Like, they trying to teach y'all, you know what I'm saying? They're not trying to punish you. And I'm like, no, I'm serious. This is what's going on. He like, all right, bullshit. I'm coming up to the school. And when I do come up to the school, if I find out that you lying, I'm whooping your ass. Like, I'm not just gonna whoop your ass, like, I mean, in front of the class. Like, I'm gonna beat your ass and you gonna get back in your desk and you gonna finish the day out. And he didn't say when he was gonna do it. He just said he was gonna do it. So I mean, like literally, like I'm sitting in class the next day, nigga. Like sitting in class, I'm learning. All of a sudden, you hear. So naturally, the whole class looking up, like, who the fuck knocking on the door?
Somebody about to go home early or something.
Right, you know what I'm saying? So they open the door. I just see my dad, big black ass, standing there. Right, I'm like, oh, this nigga did not. Right, I'm like, damn. So a couple of niggas in my neighborhood that I play basketball with, that come over the house all the time. Oh, hey, that's Mike Dad. That's Mike Dad. I'm like, nigga, shut up. Like, damn. Like,
don't get him fired up.
Right. So they all looking at me like, oh, Mike, that's your dad. I'm like, yeah. They open the door wider. I just see him standing there. He got a belt around his neck like a boa constrictor or something. Nigga, like, he like, I'm about to beat the brakes off you.
Oh, God.
I'm looking at him. I'm like, if this nigga beats my ass, I'm like, I'm going to have to either die or move. Because, like, ain't no way in hell. I'm in Detroit public school. You know how little black kids is. I'm coming to school the next day. Oh, Mike, you got your ass beat, blah, blah, blah. I'm not trying to hear none of that.
I do.
So the teacher looking at him, unexpected visitor at the door. Can I help you, sir? Oh, yeah, Mike's dad. I can't talk to you for a minute, blah, blah, blah. Okay, Mike, come in the hallway. So we all out in the hallway talking, whatever. My dad talking to her, like, yeah. He was telling me about these quizzes that y'all be giving or whatever. And I just wanted to ask you, like, yeah, is he telling the truth? Like, you only really giving him 60 seconds? Because if he lying, I'm about to beat his ass. Like, period. This is what he's telling the teacher. No, the teacher's white at that. So she looking at him like, oh shit.
Thanks, sir.
It's a nigga moment, like happening right in front of my face, right?
If it's like a black teacher, she understand what's going on. She like look out for the kid low key.
Right, exactly.
But the white parent don't know what to say. The white teacher don't know what to say.
She was like, what the fuck is going on? She's like, yeah, Mr. Winchester, you know, some of the students do very well. Some of them, you know, it take a little bit, but they're learning, blah, blah, blah. And he was like, oh, really? Well, he started nutting up at this point. He didn't like her answer. Oh, well, my son, is in here trying to work hard to learn, blah, blah, blah. He punishing him because he's not learning as fast as everybody else, blah, blah, blah. That's bullshit. And she trying to explain to him, oh, well, this is just the way it works. He ain't trying to hear that, so now he nutting up.
Right.
He screaming, he cussing a bitch out. Nope, this is in the middle of elementary school. All the doors is closed, the hallways is quiet, everybody doing their own thing. But you just hear this one nigga just yelling through the hallway, hell no, get my son out this class, blah, blah, blah. He going off, right? Everybody looking at me like, yo, your dad is crazy. You go home with him every day. Is everything okay at home? So principal come upstairs. Principal come upstairs like, oh, Mr. Winchester, what's going on? Blah, blah, blah. He like, yeah, this bitch in here trying to tell me my son is stupid. Like, I mean, he was cussing the lady out, bro. Man. I swear to God.
The funny thing is, because I met your dad, I can picture him doing this shit.
Like, I'm thinking, I'm about to get my ass beat, and now I'm looking at him, and my mama there too, and my mama, she over there hyping the nigga up. She instigating it. Yeah, my son ain't good. I wish y'all could see the movements that I'm making.
I was just about to say, Mike is throwing his hands up like Kevin Hart in that special. You ain't gonna do shit,
right?
My son ain't
feeding
dumb.
off each other energy. Man. Eventually, the principal's like, "Okay, well, Mr. Winchester,
I'm glad.
We'll talk about it."
I'm glad you was not at your high school in Utica. I'm so glad that shit was not at Utica.
CPS.
Not CPS, nigga. Your parents would have been arrested.
Right, hey, true. I ain't think about that. You're right. Shelby Township boys would have been there in a minute. That shit was wild. But you know what? The very next day, they switched classes. I did very well in math from that point on. And I definitely got some street cred off of that shit. Because all the homies was like, yo, Mike, your pops is crazy, dog. She was out there cussing out the teacher. Hell yeah, they dapped me up like that shit was cool. Like, hell yeah, fuck that bitch, bro.
Like I wasn't in the corner.
I got two quick little things to say. I remember, I think I was like in 4th grade, and we was doing like little tests like that. We have a certain amount of time, and I was always doing bad. But the teacher had to set up like everybody start with their ones, like 1 times 1, 1 times 2, 1 times 3,
right.
And you have a certain amount of time to get through that. So then once you get up, I want to say I got to like 4, so it was like 4 times 1, 4 times 2, 4 times 3, and I was like having a hard time learning that shit. Everybody else was like on 6s and 5s and like 7s and shit. I'm still on 4. I'm pissed. I snuck a calculator to that bitch. Like fuck it. Like next day I got a calculator in this bitch. I remember I'm like low key looking. Fuck this bitch named Ashley because she fucking snitched on me. Said I had a calculator.
Fuck you, bitch.
Nigga, I was pissed. She snitched. I was like, Clayton got a calculator. Like, I'm like, for real?
Snitching ass bitch.
My teacher challenged me and shit. Talking about like, you could use the calculator. I could just go off the top of my head and we could race to see who can get done faster. Like, first off, you ain't getting no props. Challenging a fucking 4th grader to do times tables.
Right.
You in your 30s or your 40s.
This shit your whole life.
Right.
Man, you
don't get no props for real. But this bitch wanted to sit there and like snitch on me though, like for real. She already ahead of me, but she want to snitch on me because I got a. I don't know what it is.
Hey, the multiplications in 3rd, 4th grade, them shits was no hoe.
And I remember because I forgot what I got in trouble one time. And you know how school used to send you home with those planners or whatever, like you write down in it what you did throughout the school day, and you gotta get signed by a parent. Yeah. I remember I had like a note in there because I don't remember what I had did in class. I did something, and they had wrote a note in there, and I had somebody else sign as if they was my stepmom and shit. Obviously, I got in trouble for this shit before, because then one time in high school, my stepmom wanted my math teacher to like sign my planner. And she signed it, but my math teacher handwriting was fucking terrible. So she signed it, and I gave it to myself. I'm like, look, this is what it is. And because I done had somebody else sign for me before, she like, I don't believe that was her. I don't believe that was her handwriting. Like, when you go to school tomorrow, have them call us to find out, because we want to make sure that this was her.
She's dedicated.
So I mean, but like, I wasn't stressing it because I'm like, it's my teacher. Like,
no big deal.
Yeah, this ain't no big deal. But like when I got to school and I tried to ask the teacher to do it, because I went there like, and my stepmom told me right before I went to school, she's like, go straight to her class and ask her. I'm like, I don't have her till 4th hour. She's like, I don't care, go straight there. So I'm like, all right, bet. So I go there, I ask her, she's like, I ain't gonna be able to call it to you in class. I'm like, you're not listening to me. I have black parents. They said come here now.
Right.
They said come here now. So I had to call off my cell phone and give it to my teacher. Good thing my teacher like, yeah, that was me. Like, I'm sorry, my handwriting is bad. Woo, woo, woo. My son like, I was just trying to make sure, cause like, she's like, yeah, I know my handwriting is bad. Woo, woo, woo.
I hate that shit.
I'm like, thank God, don't let my teachers fuck up and say the wrong word and it look like I did some shit wrong. Cause I'm telling you, they can like.
Fear of God.
Because I thought I was slick as a kid, my parents started thinking 5 steps ahead. So they just always knew what the fuck to do. Like my dad started going through my book bag and shit when I was a kid. Like I'd be out all day. I come back home, I see my book bag downstairs, everything that poured out that bitch. I'm like,
they did a whole investigation.
I'm like,
God, make y'all do.
And the worst part is, he wouldn't even put the shit back. So when I got to go to school the next day, I got to put all my shit back in my bag.
Oh, see, he's on that shit.
Oh, yeah. Like I was definitely in the DPS. They had the little holographic planners and shit.
Hey, that was sweet, low key.
Hey, look, bro, I'm gonna flex the motherfuckers.
Get the brand new one right out the box.
Hell yeah. Like I said, I was a terrible student. Terribly smart student. So I was too smart for my own good. So I definitely I fucked myself up, bro. I did a lot of the forgery. I thought I was going to jail for a minute. Because all my teachers at Chrysler Elementary, they fuck with me. They was like, "You're such a nice kid. Why don't you do the homework?" Because I get it, my nigga, Mr. Salkin. I get it, my guy. I need to
practice.
Duh. All this homework, I got football practice. Because I really did. I've been playing football since I was 6. So it's always been football practice after school, at least in the fall and winter and shit. And then whenever I start playing basketball, but I was like, man, I got to get to practice. And I start hating practice. I was like, man, I got homework, man. Can I not go to football practice? But I definitely forged at least 100 documents.
Damn.
At least 100 documents.
You a brave brother.
Hey, look, because
I was scared as hell to do that.
After that first one, after the first 20, I was like, yeah, they don't know what my mom's handwriting look like, but I have terrible handwriting. So I have terrible handwriting. So when they start giving out syllabi and shit, and my mom actually had to sign and shit, they're like, oh, ma'am, you can write legibly? Okay, we got them. So any failing or deed worksheets I got, how your mom signed this? My signature. My mom swooped the fuck out her C's, and I don't know how to do that as a child. Man. So it's just...
Especially because they should be looking so sophisticated.
No, my stepmom's signature was so easy. Like the copy. My dad's shit. Like if I had to sign as my dad, you could tell nigga, nah. But my stepmom's shit was so easy. Like my stepmom had that signature where if as a kid, if you really sat there and practiced, you could hit that shit perfect. Sorry if y'all hearing all this noise. Nigga Micah, of course, have the Nintendo Switch going.
Bro, I am losing. They got me pedaling a fucking bike, and I have to rotate this goddamn small-ass Switch controller as if I'm pedaling with my hand. It's like a hand bike.
And y'all know how big Mike is.
God damn, bro. My God, this motherfucker is so little. Goddamn snack-sized controller, bro. I done punched the mic stand 6 times during that shit, man. I apologize. Goodness.
That's all good. Yo, there was this chick on Twitter. She was bro, this just goes to show how stupid our society is. This chick was like, she's tired of all the white-owned or government-owned prisons. Black people should put their money together and start owning prisons.
See, notice everybody with species.
Hey, I get it because she was trying to go above and beyond, but it's like my nigga, you want us to make prison systems for ourselves?
So yeah, I'm about to say so we can imprison our own people. Is what you're saying. I get the idea of what you're trying to say. You want to improve in the prison system
because the profit rate of a fucking prison.
I get the energy where it came from, but it's come on.
At the same time, it's instead of them being the slave owners, we should be the slave owners, man.
It's my nigga, really? This is what you came up with? I need you to put that energy somewhere else, my baby. Come on. Shit that shit over here.
Hey, I'll give you half an Oreo for that one, though. I appreciate the thought. Man. It's the thought that counts, I guess.
Matter of fact, I give you the top layer peeled off the Oreo. You'll get the cream. You'll get the cream.
She's the homie where, everybody else is saying productive shit, and as soon as she say something, you be like, all right, We appreciate the effort.
Get your ass in the corner.
But anyway, everybody else, what y'all think about it?
She the little sister where it's like we don't fuck with her for real, but then if we see somebody else fucking with her, we like, yo, y'all leave our sister alone.
Right.
Hey, look.
That's the best way to describe her.
Anybody can get it in my eyes, my nigga. No.
Mike, I got a question for you. Micah.
Oh.
Had to go to that.
Hello.
Name a...
Or
I'll ask both of y'all. Do y'all have a hilarious sex story that y'all have done and or heard about?
Hilarious?
When I tell the one that I got Mike, when I tell the one I got Winnie, you will immediately start laughing because you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Before you even tell the story, I already know what I'm about to say. Wow, that's crazy. Hey, shout out to my boy, man. For real.
No, fuck him.
Hey, you know who you are, nigga.
Go ahead, Mike.
I fuck with you.
I'm lost. So, hilarious? No, I think I told the story on the podcast about how I almost got arrested for fucking in the car.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, I almost caught one of those too.
So I
explain.
I was driving, looking for a quiet place to set the mood right with my young lady in a car that wasn't mine. I was a young lad about to go off to college. And I was just, you trying to fucking parks, movie theater parking lots.
What? It don't matter.
Hey, look, man, I was just trying to get it in. I'm young and my dick hard, so ain't no stopping us now.
Man.
So I think I took her to the Ford drive-in out there in Dearborn, and it's like 6 o'clock in the afternoon. So
Wait, he tried to get Toppy in the rush hour?
Look,
trying to get Toppy in rush hour?
And look, let me tell you how prepared I was. Cleaned out the trunk, had the back seats folded down, pre-pull-up to pick up Shorty. She's like, why you got the seats folded down? I said,
you know why I was there.
You know why I'm here.
And Micah's a big nigga too.
Hey, look.
Jesus.
Look, it's the same. It was the same make and model of the car on right now. 2010 Ford Edge. It's a big body, ain't big enough for this big body. So I was definitely curled up in the backseat. I had to lay diagonal from one corner of the car to the other one. And we get it in how we get it in, baby. Ain't no stopping us now.
Wow.
So, like I said, we in the Ford drive-in. It's 6 p.m., so it's like it's kind of wintertime, fall, whatever. Whenever it start getting dark early. It ain't that dark. So if you look over and see the bed rocking, the car rocking, excuse me, I wasn't fucking in the crib yet. But if you see the car rocking, you'd be like, oh, them niggas fucking over there. I can see the steam. But I didn't get a chance because like niggas kept pulling up next to me like, hey, bud, want to share speakers? I heard Godzilla's supposed to be great. You should watch it with some friends.
Hey,
man, Bill, if you don't get the fuck out of here.
This shit cracking,
man. So I'm driving around. I'm parking at Tim Hortons. Like I look to Shorty like, is this enough? Like nigga, we buy the drive-through. Like, hey, look, you can get it in how you get it in. So I pulled into a vacant lot that's up for lease or some shit. It's backhoes parked real far, but
so basically something that look obvious as hell. If it's just one car parked.
Yeah. So I parked behind the fence with some weeds on it. You can see through the weeds, but if you wasn't looking, you wasn't gonna see it. So I'm like, this is it. We've got it. So I'm blocked off by one view of traffic. If you coming down like Ford Road going towards 94, you can't see me. But if you coming off 94 going down Ford Road, you'd be like, why is that car parked there? And guess what the police did? Came off 94.
It's like, why is that car parked there?
Why is that car parked there? They shouldn't be working today. So mid-stroke, I see lights. I was like, I'm not gonna stop. So I keep it's like maybe somebody get pulled over. And then they pull immediately like right behind my car and yell, get out the fucking car. So I'm I haven't nutted. I'm still in there, a little long and strong, and I was like, okay, I gotta get out or they might shoot us. I pull up my boxers and open the door like I'm getting out. It's like, put your hands where I can see them. So now I can't pull up my damn shorts. Hard dick boxers that don't. But I was like, sir, can I please pull up? Put your hands up. Okay. Get out the car, boxers. I tried to tug it into the waistbands. Keep your hands up. All right. You got it, sir. What the hell are you doing?
You know what? You can see what I'm doing.
Sir, don't embarrass me like this. He's like, why are you parked here? And then, shorty hop out the other side of the car with the other policeman. He's like, hey, whoa. And then my man, they look at each other. I guess they figured it out. He's like, bro, you ain't got nowhere else to do this. I was like, sir, I am a high school graduate. I'm about to go to college. I got a scholarship. He's like, oh, what, you play football? I was like, yes. So in my mind, I'm like, this is my chance. I might get out of here. I got to see which college he liked through conversation. Right. White man. So we got options. So he's like, where you going? I look in the dashboard. I see the big O for Ohio State. I was like, the Ohio State University. He was like, Buckeye? I was like, yeah. I was like, yeah, I'm on a recruiting class. So he's like, all right, give me an ID. I'm going to check you out. Now, I was recruited in high school, not by Ohio State. Not by Ohio State. The only place that recruited me in Ohio was Bowling Green. So my mans came back and I was like, okay, I'm gonna die. And I just lied to the cop for no reason. Because I really went to school in Payne, at Payne College in Augusta, Georgia. Nobody's heard of it. Don't look it up. And he was like, yeah, man, I see you a 3-star recruit. I was like, yes. I was a 2-star recruit. I went all conference in the city, and that was it. I didn't get that much clout. He was like, hey, look, man, I need you to get out of here. I was like, sir, yes, sir. You got it. Right. Go Bucks.
Appreciate you, brother. All right.
I hopped back in the car, and Shorty was like, I got to tell my cousin. He don't shut up. Tell your cousin what? We almost got arrested while stroking?
Right. Like, what is there to tell?
I was like, but I was really just afraid that she was going to tell her mom, her cousin was going to tell her aunt, or whatever the fuck. How that family dynamic work. And I was like, these niggas got some loud mouths. I'm gonna get arrested. Her dad a cop. So that's about it, man. Doing the butt.
Sorry. Being a football player, seeing your whole little he's probably like, yeah, this is a potential Hall of Famer right here. I'm about to save his whole career. He thought he did you a favor.
That nigga watched the Ohio State game and see you one time.
I never seen a Micah Smith out there. Right. Maybe he transferred. Let him off for the easy one.
Mike, you got you said you got a little story like that?
Brother, real quick. Me and my girl post gym. Post gym. So it was
It was that nasty one.
Bro, middle of the summer, like it was.
Oh shit!
Yes, it was a good, nice little beat session, right? Check the location though, right outside my house. Family was at home. Had family from out of town home.
Oh god.
Yeah, right. So they're
was this past summer?
No. This was probably 2000 and. Let me think. Probably 15. Yeah, something about that. Probably 2015. Anyway, this isn't something that we've never done before. Because, Mike, as young men, we don't exactly have options when it comes to where these things happen.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So, especially because with my girl, it ain't like it's some random. So, it is what it is. It's something that we've done before. But anyway, we sitting outside my house. Shit getting popping, right?
Yes, sir.
Getting hot and heavy. I'm in the passenger seat. She on top of me doing her thing, whatever. We getting it in. Car drive comes around the corner. We see lights. We're like, oh shit, stop. We got the seats reclined all the way back, so we just like kind of laying still. Car drive by us, whatever. Get it back popping again. Another car come around. Like, all right, stop. This time when the car was coming though, it had its low beams on. And I was like, that shit don't look right. But I'm like, whatever, he go pass. So he coming around the corner and he get probably about, we'll say 50 feet from my car. And we're facing opposite direction. So he's like literally looking into the car.
Oh, damn.
Right? So the car stops. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, why does car just stop like that? I'm like, these motherfuckers some perverts or something. I'm like,
man.
I'm like, hold on. And next thing you know, he put the high beams on. Boom, lit the whole car up. Her whole ass and just bust wide the fuck open through the front windshield and shit, right? She's like, oh shit. She get in the driver's seat, throw her shit on real quick. I'm like, no fucking way. This nigga lit the car up, and then not only did he light the car up, this motherfucker turned his flashers on. So now he got the red and blue boys going off. No, like I said, my family is home. I got family from out of town. And the way that my house that I was living in at the time, it was a lot of windows and there was a lot of glass, like in the front, like in a little front foyer or whatever, big windows, glass front door, everything. So it's like, if you're paying attention, or even if you're not paying attention, it's almost hard to not notice the red and blue flashing through the house. So I'm like, this is a wrap. I'm like, these motherfuckers done lit the car up, they got the flashers on. I'm like, the neighbors will come outside, my people will come outside, like, it's over, right? So I'm like, fuck. So he's sitting in the car, whatever. He keep the lights on the whole fucking time. He didn't even give us the courtesy to turn the shits off. He said, right, give me the courtesy. Give me the courtesy. So he come up to the window like, yeah, guys having some fun tonight, huh? I'm looking at him like, nigga, what are like, sir? Like,
yes, sir.
Hating ass nigga.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, first of all, you hating for saying something. Man. And I'm like, one of my fuck ass neighbors, they some haters too for calling the cops. They're some bitches.
All the neighbors called on you?
They had to because the way he came around the corner, it wasn't like he was just passing through the neighborhood. Yeah. It was like he stopped, like he knew what he was looking for.
Right.
And then he turned the lights on once he confirmed what he saw. Right?
I thought he was just passing through.
No, like he hit the corner with the low lights on so he can just see, so he can drive. Mm-hmm. And then once he stopped and realized what he was looking at, then he hit the high beams on us. So somebody had to call it, right?
Hating ass
so he come
niggas.
to the window like, yeah, y'all having some fun tonight or whatever. I'm like, yeah. He was like, you guys ain't had no better place to do this at, huh? No, where you guys live at? I'm like, sir, I live literally right here. Like, sir, this is my house. They're like, all right, well, let me see some ID. We give them ID or whatever. And I think, matter of fact, we was probably, everything. We was probably like 18, 19 at the time.
Yeah.
We was young, whatever it was. We wasn't legal. Like, we was under 21, whatever the case may be.
Right.
So I'm like, all right, he gonna give us a break. I'm like, we young and it's right outside the house. I'm like, he gonna give us a break. And I'm in the military too, for folks who don't know. I'm in the military, so I'm like, I know once he scanned my joint, I'm gonna come up as, armed forces. So I'm like, I got all this shit planned in my factor, but I'm like, I don't know. So he come back to the car. I was like, you know what? I get it. Y'all young, y'all having fun, but y'all gotta take this shit in the house. I'm like, all right, sir, bet. Say no more. You have a good night. Dude pull off. I'm happy than a bitch. I'm like, because you think about it, I'm like, these motherfuckers, you could be like registered sex offender. Yeah. Trying to have fun, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, fuck.
Low key, cops do sometimes be like, understanding that you like, go in the house or go somewhere else and do this. And you like, bet, I got you. And they'll let you
Right, that's what I say. I told him, like, no problem. I'm not arguing with you, nothing. Like, whatever. Funny part was, though, nigga pulled off. I most definitely looked at my girl. Was like, you trying to finish? She looked at me like, motherfucker, you stupid? Like, no, let's go in the house. I walk in the crib. My dad and my uncle sitting there watching goddamn NFL Network talking football and shit. They diehard Lions fans, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're real football heads. So they sitting there watching NFL Network. They so oblivious to everything that just happened. Like, we walk in the house, I'm looking at them, I'm sweating, thinking they about to say something to me. They looking at me like, oh yeah, how y'all doing? How was your workout? Oh yeah, it was great. Up until about 20 minutes ago.
No, it was swell. It was quite well.
I got quite the burn-in.
I will never forget. My motherfucking heart was in my ass. Literally, like I'm about to be labeled here as a sex offender.
Man, gotta knock on everybody's door. Hi.
Every single time I'm hearing y'all tell stories, it makes me just think of bullshit. All right, first story I want to tell is this nigga. He will remain nameless, but you also know the dude. Trust me, you know exactly what we're talking about.
Oh wow! Wait, no. Talk that talk. Oh God.
So him and his lady at the time.
And rest in peace.
This nigga done went whole Casanova on her. This nigga went bought her flowers. This nigga done took her to the movies. This nigga did everything, got her some drink. And he not that big of a drinker, but he not good at holding his liquor. But so this nigga then rented a hotel room for them. So they go to the hotel. They drink it. This nigga called me the next day, bragging like, bro, like nigga, I got the hotel room, nigga. I'm going off the Hennessy, like nigga, everything good. I'm just smashing. Like nigga, we smashing. We doing this, and that. I'm like, oh shit, that's what's up. And they like, man, look, like in the middle of me going, I looked over. I was thirsty as hell. I looked over. There's a Monster Energy drink sitting there. So I'm like, and I'm like, that's so. He like, nigga, I grabbed that bitch and cracked that bitch open. I took a sip of it and looked down. I was like, nigga, I started pouring that shit on. Like, nigga, I poured the Monster on there and drank that shit. I'm like, nigga, wait a minute, hold on.
Bruh.
Nigga, you pour a citrus drink.
Dog.
Yes.
And then he poured it on exactly where you think he poured it.
A highly caffeinated beverage. Yeah.
And he said she enjoyed it. So I want to know what kind of strong pussy chick this dude was messing with.
Her shit was sizzling.
Talking about what is that fizz?
It was spicy.
God.
That shit is. I'm like, nigga, I know that. I was dying laughing. Nigga, I know that bed sheet was sticky as fuck after that.
So, ladies, my question for y'all is, what does that do for y'all pH levels? In y'all opinion, if you was to let a man pour a Monster Energy drink onto your little spot, would that change your pH level? Just a little bit.
Nigga, I feel like that shit was burning me. But apparently it didn't.
Like, can you imagine the yeast infection that she probably got after that night?
That shit can make
So much sugar. So God.
I said she can make a loaf of bread with that shit.
Jesus. Clayton, watch your mouth.
The second story says we talk about like shit we ran into the encounter the cops on. I don't think I really encountered the cops because I ran. But I was at a bonfire. This is like this is the summer after I graduated high school. Me and a couple of my friends would go to this bonfire. We sitting there, we chilling, everybody drinking and shit. It was this nigga there, this grown ass nigga. He was in his 20s, hanging out with a bunch of 18-year-olds. At the time, you don't really question it because you're like, this old nigga cool as fuck. Mm-hmm. Like, but really, when you think back on it now, it's like this nigga hanging out with kids. This shit weird.
Lame, yeah.
But anyway, niggas was calling him Daddy Jones. I looked at everybody. It's like, I'm not about to call another nigga Daddy.
Man, Daddy.
I'm not calling Juicy J, nigga. It's just J.
Nigga, so it gets like 4 o'clock in the morning at this point. This chick named Tiffany is over there, and I don't remember the other chick name, but the other chick was drunk as fuck, and she was talking shit. She was like talking shit to this one dude she was like pissed off at, and then she like, yeah, you invite this bitch over, woo woo. And Tiffany heard it. Tiffany was like, hold on.
That's some spicy language she used.
Tiffany was like, hold on, like I ain't had shit to do with this. Like you can leave me out of this, woo woo. And so her and the chick get arguing. And they screaming at each other outside. Nigga, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. We in fucking St. Clair Shores. Nigga, that just sound like a white ass neighborhood for niggas who don't know where that's at.
Right. Yeah.
But like, nigga, you sitting there listening to that, I'm like, I know the cops gonna get called. So about a half hour go by, we sit in the back. And the way the backyard is set up, like once you walk up their driveway, the garage is right there. But you could walk around the garage and the backyard is behind the garage. Okay. So the bonfire is going on behind the garage. So we sitting there, we laughing. Woo. This dude who house it was, he run up like, yo, everybody quiet down, the cops are here. I'm like, wait, what? The cops are here. Like I peek around the garage, I see flashlights walking up the driveway. I immediately dipped. I was, bro, I immediately dipped. Like I hopped the fence into the people who live behind them. I hopped into their backyard. I dipped, hop out of their yard. I hopped like fences for like 2 blocks. Like I didn't.
Boy, thought he was a track star.
I drove 2 of my friends. I didn't tell them to come on or nothing. As soon as I seen the lights, nigga, I just immediately dipped. Then everybody else like looked at each other like, fucking everybody started dipping. Like, all the white people saved, all the niggas ran. Like, nigga, I was gone.
Instinct. Like, it's crazy to the sound.
Exactly, it was instinct because I didn't think too much of it. I seen the cops. For some reason, I was like, run. I just immediately ran.
Hey, run.
Bro. So like I did. We get like 2 streets over. I turned back and look. My boy Mike and my boy Anthony was behind me, and then the chick Tiffany was with Anthony because they knew each other, whatever. So we get 2 streets over. I'm like, yo, we gotta get off the street. I'm like, nigga, it's 5 o'clock in the morning at this point. I'm like, we gotta get off the street. Like they see us walking, they immediately gonna know what's up.
Exactly.
So
coming up in a minute.
Tiffany's like, look, yo, let's go hide in this backyard. Ironically, she just picked the house that was like somebody moved out. It was nobody living there. So we go in their backyard and we go hide behind. Their backyard was set up the same exact way as the house we was at. But in their backyard, you couldn't hop into the other backyard because there's a big wooden fence up covered by leaves and shit. So our spot was perfectly like set. And so we just sitting, nigga, we sat back there for like 2 hours, nigga, to like 6 o'clock, like 6, 7 o'clock in the morning, just hiding out from the cops or whatever. Nigga, we walked back to the house. We get back there. The cops left a note on my car saying like, "Don't drive. We watching you." Or whatever. I'm like, ooh, shit. Nigga, we walked back into the house we was at. The dude name was John. John was like, "Why the fuck y'all run?" He's like, "The cops made us pour out the liquor and go in the house." Right. I'm like, so you mean to tell me I ran for absolutely no reason?
Right. Y'all man, out, everything.
Y'all ran like y'all was fellas.
It was a nigga, like the nigga name was like Daddy Jones that people was talking about. They said the cops chased that nigga all the way to 9 Mile.
Damn. Shit, them dedicated.
Nigga, no, hell, bro, I'm not that dedicated. Shit. I was just fortunate enough the cops didn't see me. And I wore these big ass Osiris shoes that had reflectors on them, so if the cops shine their lights on them niggas would have fucking seen me.
It was a wrap.
Nigga, that shit.
I'm glad. Real quick, fellas. Rumor has it 6ix9ine is supposed to be getting out.
No jail time.
Is he snitching or not?
Oh, he snitched. That in the order it says that he's snitching. It says that he's giving up all information.
Was singing like a temptation.
Jesus.
Yes, and his defense is them niggas didn't kidnapped him, they didn't robbed him, they didn't fucked his baby moms, and they plotted out his murder. He like, no, I'm supposed to take 47 years for them niggas. Fuck no. I understand that. At the same time, though, you was talking cash, and people talking about he gonna get put in witness protection. He can't. This nigga got a big ass 6ix9ine tatted on his face and tatted all over his body.
You rainbow. Hey, I bet you this nigga don't wear that rainbow hair no more.
Hey, look, he about to turn into Danny again.
That nigga, like, I mean, I understand what he mean. Like, I'm not about to take 47 years for these niggas that literally was doing me dirty like this. But at the same time, the cash shit you was talking, and everybody and their mama was telling you, cut that shit out. Stop doing what you doing.
Niggas go walk up on him like, hey, ain't you that 6ix9ine nigga? Like, no, bro, it's 9'6". It's upside down.
Come on now, baby.
You fucked me up.
Bro, that shit made me so mad because I'm like, bro, literally everybody and their mama was telling him, you don't need to do what you're doing. You don't need to kick it with the people you kicking with. You don't need to do this. You don't need to do that. Everybody was telling me, he's like, no, man, hell no. I'm not going to get touched. I'm not going to get this. I'm not going to get that.
Brief period of time where I remember 50 Cent even tried to, like, take him under his wing and, like, be like, yo, like, there's a way to do this the right way. Like, you can get money without having to do all the extra shit.
And he was
caught up with him.
He was like, he knew he was getting arrested, though. Because literally before he got arrested, that nigga was doing an interview. He like, there's only one thing I fear. Then he stopped and checked himself. Like, no, there's only two things I fear: God and the FBI. Then like 2 days later, he got arrested.
Got his ass together.
Like, nigga, you knew you was getting. You ain't about to say I fear the FBI just coincidentally.
Yeah, nah.
Specifically them, and you get picked up by them about 2 days later. Nigga, you knew you was in trouble.
The feds are always watching.
The feds watching 2 Chainz said it a minute ago, man.
That's why I'm always fresh as hell.
Hey, look, man.
And that's going to have to do it.
About that time, man. Hope y'all enjoyed episode 15. We'd like to thank our guest this week, Mike Winnie.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for stopping by, man. We fuck with it, and we fuck with you, man. Make sure you leave a like if you enjoyed. Leave a like if you didn't enjoy it, because it don't hurt you. It help us, my nigga.
Hey, fellas, one more thing real quick before we go out.
Talk to me.
Real quick. Black men don't cheat on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Black men don't cheat.
Let's go.
All right, we're going to go out on that one, man. Hope y'all enjoyed. As for one half of Flawed Thoughts, I've been Micah Smith to my right.
Yeah, I've been Clayton.
Peace.
I've been feeling kinda cooped up. I'm trying to get some fresh air. Hey, why you got the roof out? You know it never rains here. Hey, you ain't got a flag.